Fallen Timbers Environmental Center this morning. Pauline Lee is there live. Good morning, Pauline.
Hey, good morning, guys. We're in the backyard. We're overlooking the pond here. Fran, the birds are really singing this morning.
Yes, yeah, we're catching them at a great time. Early morning is always the best time to hear the birds. And right now we're hearing a mix of red-winged blackbirds. We've had a few ducks flying over, so it's a really good time to be here by our pond.
So, talking about the pond, you guys are kind of grooming it to kind of attract a lot of birds.
Right, yeah, when you look behind our building, you can see that we have some bird feeders, of course, and then we do have some fresh plantings that was put here by our Friends of Fallen Timbers group, which are plantings that will attract birds as the plants grow and develop. They'll produce berries and so forth. We have a duck flying through right now, heading to a spot here on the pond. But we also have Purple Martin house back here. We have bluebird houses that we have throughout our property, but we do have some here by the pond as well. And then, of course, a beautiful addition, again from our Friends of Fallen Timbers group, Mr. Leon Griesbach, created all of those beautiful birdhouses that we have back here. So
they have like their own little city back there.
That's right.
So if you're out here, we have some examples of birds that you might see. Fran, let's start with that one.
Sure, we'll kind of move down the table.
Yeah.
The first bird that I have here is a wood duck. We have a lot of cavities in trees in our woods, so they're a cavity nesting bird. One of our favorites, absolutely beautiful. This is a male wood duck, so he has the bright colors and just a really fun bird to watch. So we'll be keeping our eye out for them. They are back. Then we're also going to be watching for some other birds that'll be building their nests. Of course, robins are back, so we had to have a sample of a robin's nest here.
Okay.
And we're also watching for our Baltimore Orioles. This is an example of the type of nest that they'll be constructing pretty soon. It's a pocket, actually like a little pouch. They take grasses, animal hair, things like this, and they suspend it from the end of a branch.
Okay.
So that's fun. We see several of these on the property every year. So we'll be watching for that. Also, these are blue-winged teals. They're going to come a little later in the spring. I haven't quite seen them just yet. We have an example of what their eggs look like, though. So another variety of duck that we'll be watching for.
These guys have already passed through.
They already have, yes. This is a tundra swan, and they are absolutely beautiful to watch for in the spring. They'll migrate along with our geese, the Canadian geese, and they migrate back up to Canada, because that's where they're going to be spending the summer. So they don't really stay here, but they do pass through, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah, so lots of things you can see here.
Yes, that's right. This is just a small variety.
Yeah.
So when people come out, they walk our trails, bring your binoculars. There's always great things to see. We have people that bring out their cameras, do some photography on the trails, because it is just absolutely gorgeous.
All right, well, thank you so much. So if you're out here, keep your eyes open. You never know what you might see.
Absolutely. Thanks, Pauline.